Just being in the iconic Queen Vic, got to do a little tour of the lot outside, and I just had a really amazing time. Everything goes like so quick here, so it's like gone like before I knew it. So yeah, stay tuned for the episode.
Alfie Moon is shocked to find his flat seemingly broken into. Armed with an inflatable bat, he confronts the intruders, only to discover it's Mo Harris and Freddie Slater returning to Albert Square. Freddie, dealing with past trauma and an ADHD diagnosis, aims to reunite Kat and Alfie. Favorite cast members of EastEnders were attacked in dramatic return scenes, and a loved one is to blame. In a recent EastEnders scene, Alfie Moon was pretty shocked to see his apartment door open and assume someone had broken in. Alfie has been living in his apartment with Kat Slater and their sons, but he wasn't prepared for anyone to be there because of the boys at school and Kat making up the numbers for Whitney Dean's wedding. He was compelled to confront the invaders head-on with an inflatable baseball bat after failing to contact Kat. Alfie didn't realize that he wasn't being burgled, though, until he had used his firearm against the person he thought was doing the crime. Alfie was confronted by Freddie Slater and Mo Harris, two beloved characters from EastEnders, who had made a spectacular comeback to Albert Square, rather than intruders. Freddie was last seen heading to meet his mother, little Mo, following a terrifying encounter that resulted in his incarceration for attempting to kill menacing stalker Theo Hawthorne. When Freddie noticed Theo attempting to rape Stacy Slater, she was able to stop him by hitting Theo with an iron. Jean Slater expressed concern about the young person's reluctance to keep to Stacy and Eve Onwin's version of events, since they had changed the crime scene to suggest that Freddie was acting in self-defense. She advised him to spend some time away from the square once he was freed on bond so he wouldn't have to deal with the rumors floating around the neighborhood. He moved into Mo's caravan while he was away from Walford, and their time together was chronicled in a unique web spin-off called The Point of Mo Return. Watch the series on the official EastEnders Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok sites. It features Freddie teaching Mo and his viewers about his latest diagnosis of ADHD and playing numerous practical jokes on the poor girl. Even though their homecoming to Albert Square was tumultuous, things won't get much better. Freddie will soon find himself homeless because Kat has taken his place in the apartment. But when she offers to give it back, Freddie seizes the chance to get Kat and Alfie back together and decides to play matchmaker. When Mo gets to know Stevie Mitchell, Alan Ford, she has her sights set on a possible new suitor. But will she be successful in her endeavor? Shona McGarty is apparently in talks with Strictly Come Dancing after previously declining the opportunity, according to EastEnders News. Actress Shona McGarty of EastEnders is supposedly in talks to be a star on Strictly Come Dancing this year. Even though it's only summer, speculations about who will compete on Strictly Come Dancing this year have already started. Nicola Peltz Beckham, actress Hannah Waddingham, boxer Tommy Fury, actress Shona McGarty, and director Nicola Peltz Beckham are among the individuals who are reportedly in negotiations with Strictly Bosses. The 32-year-old actress, best known for her role as Whitney Dean on the BBC soap opera Shona McGarty, made her departure from EastEnders after 16 years, known in December 2023. The last moments of Whitney's narrative will appear this week on the soap opera. When Shona McGarty made her stage debut as Whitney in 2008, she was only 16 years old. She disclosed that Strictly had previously approached her about starring in the show. The actress acknowledged that she declined it because she was afraid she would be anxious and too nervous. Shona would be a perfect fit for the show, an insider told the Mirror. She's quite lively and cheerful, and she's a huge favorite among soap opera viewers. Although she is a huge fan of Strictly Come Dancing, she was somewhat concerned that it would be too much for her when she was originally contacted for the role. After a few years, She exudes confidence, and the timing is ideal as she won't have to balance the program with her EastEnders obligations. It won't be Shona McGarty's first time starring in a BBC series as an EastEnder. Bobby Brazier took a break from filming last year to make an appearance on the show. Alongside professional dancer Diane Buswell, he finished second. After winning in 2021, Rose Ayling-Ellis raised the Glitterball Trophy. In addition, the actors Emma Barton, James Bai, and Nigel Harman have appeared on the show. Monday through Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One or BBC iPlayer, EastEnders airs. Reporter Natalie Dixon covers lifestyle for National World. If you enjoyed this post and would like to read more about celebs, soap operas, and lifestyle, you can follow Natalie Dixon on X by clicking this link. A prominent EastEnders icon returns in 10 soap opera spoilers, leaving an Emmerdale resident to die. In Hollyoaks, Leela Lomax and Joel Dexter's wedding is ruined by a family member, while Whitney Dean's big day on EastEnders, like many Walford weddings, is doomed to end tragically due to the revelation of a significant secret. There will be some surprises and turns along the way. I won't give anything away. In the meantime, Emmerdale airs its 10,000th episode, including a terrifying sequence of events that leaves one resident fighting for their life. As Leo Tanaka of Neighbours worries about the worst following a significant discovery, poor Roy Cropper on Coronation Street continues to suffer while incarcerated. I've compiled a list of all the spoilers for you, along with 10 carefully chosen moments, so start reading now for a sneak peek at next week. Whitney's happy ending was stolen in the wedding scene on EastEnders. With baby Dolly, Whitney and Zach seem perfect, but as is always the case with the Walfords, chaos soon breaks out. As the wedding day draws near, Brittany mulls over whether or not to tell Lauren about Zach's one-night stand after learning the truth. Feeling guilty, Zach tells her to remain quiet. Whitney and baby Dolly make their way down the aisle together, and Brittany follows them to the altar where they exchange vows. But Brittany can't hold back and lets slip a huge secret. After their heartfelt conversation at school, Lucas and Dylan begin to feel more at ease around each other. Dylan swears to keep their new relationship a secret until Lucas, who recently came out, feels more at ease. But Freya feels abandoned by both of them. Roy is being targeted in Coronation Street Prison. Nina is deeply anxious as Roy is withdrawing from prison. To give Roy something to look forward to, Evelyn suggests that they join a reading club. However, with Griff back in the Weatherfield prison, the cafe owner is in for some trouble. Joel and Leela's wedding day is ruined by a loved one in Hollyoaks, causing a twist in the story. Joel and Leela organize their covert nuptials. But Liberty unintentionally gives away to the furious Marie, and a confrontation between the future bride and her arises. Leela experiences anxiety on the morning of the wedding since she is not sure if the ceremony will take place. The wedding at the Dog goes forward in spite of everything, but things don't go as planned. Please subscribe our channel.